Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and today we're gonna be just looking at Saturday crypto and chill. So if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and that bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links will be going out here shortly. Yo, Tristan, how's it going? Jeff, Andrew, May, what's up, people? Thank you all for being here. Let's jump onto that main screen, man. It is International Whiskey Day today, I think. So I heard. So, cheers. Cheers. I think a small sip. That one is pretty freaking good, man. Spin this here on top of the chat. Is it though? Is it international? Yeah, it is. Third Saturday of May. All right, so May 21st this time. All right, so yeah, International Whiskey Day. Go figure, right? Cheers. Ah, it's so good. Anyways, what is happening with the markets, man? Slight upward motion, still looking at this as a potential double bottom. Sideways, still right consolidation at this level. Still above 1.19 trillion, which is fine. Sitting at $1.25 trillion. Jorge Carranza, salute, my friend. If we do pump again, we're going to be looking for a move up here first at 1.33 trillion. And if we break that to 20 moving average, but you know, by that time we're probably confirming a double bottom. Could still be looking for a higher movement up. Sold at 34.54, right? Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Same move. All you got is wine. It's all good. Double bottom, bullish divergence, potential for moving up. Still ranging. Have not been able to shake off this range. 30,242 to 28,796. That's what we have ranges for, right? So we can reference where we're going to be bouncing or where we could go. So we're ranging in two areas. Again, acting as a resistance, a support. We'll see if we can keep on holding, and hopefully we can get a break going in here soon. I don't like this here, right? This move here. It is starting to create some hidden bearish divergence, and that's going to start to put pressure on the price, and it's going to make it harder for us to try to get above that 30,000. Hopefully we can shake it off and start pumping higher. Again, got this nice cross of the MACD going over the signal line, right, on the MACD. And that could spark a sort of rally, but we're below the 200 moving average. And MACD strategy states that we do need to be above that 200 moving average for the strategy to trigger. So not a lot of hopes on this one, but you know, we'll see if we can get it to work place out. Sold at 36.95, right? Good stuff, good stuff. For our chart, look, we had our inverted head and shoulders, right? Play to the upside, move sideways, coming back down. No. Nothing here happening though, right? Low to high, less negative momentum, higher still. We were coming lower. Everything was good here, so nothing crazy. Still ranging, like I said, below the 20 moving average. Unable to get a break above it here. Reject it. And if we reject again, we might retest 28,796 before we try to rally up again. Sold, neutral at 47.73. Let's go to that 1 hour, man. Yeah, it just, I don't like the fact that it's the longest time we've been on this range for a while. So, we know it's held in the past, but every time we came and hit that 28,000, we managed to go quickly back up, get above 30,000 next day. And now we've been on this range for a couple days now. Or, yeah, not liking it. I mean, we are consolidating the level, but I don't like it. You hope I loaded on Cadena when it was 150? I'm not sure, man. I don't hold any Cadena, so I'm not sure. We had bearish divergence. We were looking at that 2 days ago on the 19th. Talked about potential action to downside. Look at what happened, man. We were live here at that 20-hour candle, right? That 20-hour, May 19th, 2 days ago. Look at that, bearish, coming back down and hit that area of support at 28,796, right? So starting to go up a bit now. That's fine. Hidden bullish divergence came into play and helped us hold this level, right? And we mentioned a couple things, right? Inverse head and shoulders, more than pattern completed, right? More than a measure move. It was a nice move. Bearish divergence came in, moved us down. We knew it was a possibility. Hidden divergence again, like I said here. It's trying to come into play, and with that again, potential, all right? Potential for action to the upside. And we're starting to get that small moving up, but not with a lot of strength. We don't have anything else that is bearish overhead, which is fine. Yeah, we don't have anything bearish overhead, which is fine. Just waiting for that break, right? Tightness of the Bollinger Bands. Hopefully we can get that pump and go up higher, right? Poker up. Oh, it's gonna dip. Yeah, it could dip again, man. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna. Yeah. We'll see, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna, but you know, if you're interested in me holding Cadena, you can always donate Cadena to the channel, and then I can have some. Doesn't have to be a huge amount. It's fine. I mean, there's coins that not that I don't want to buy them. I'm not interested in buying them. It's just I cannot be in all cryptos and then have like 200, 300 crypto portfolio, man. It's gonna be a nightmare to manage. So I just buy stuff that I'm into or that I believe could have potential long term, or projects that sound like they could do good, or they're trying to solve issues. I'm not saying Cadena is a bad project, but I'm not sure, man. I haven't really done my research on it. It might be good. Ethereum, daily, bullish divergence, right? Potential fraction of the upside. Moving up slightly, but not a lot, right? We're going for that 2,263. Here on the 4 hour, again, trying to get above that 20, failing, right? Unable to break this line. We said it was a resistance line. Broke it for a candle, but undid on the next. So not a solid break, and that leads me to believe that maybe the wicks is what we're supposed to anchor to, right? And if we go with the wicks, right, look at that. Getting that hit, almost spot on and rejecting. So maybe it's the wicks that we were meant to go with there, but that's fine. Again, inverse head and shoulders in the 1 hour, playing to the upside, hidden rejection, resistance, maybe some divergence developing there on the 1 hour. Come back down right now, trying to climb. Not a lot. Neutral at 46.55. Again, it just looks like a copy of Bitcoin. Right, look at that. Oh, the bearish divergence that we're looking for at 8 p.m. This one did manage to rally a little bit more than Bitcoin did, though. Look at that, until May the 20th at 6 in the morning, where we still created bearish divergence strong, and it still broke farther down. Right, that is a move. That is a move, guys. Boom. There it is. Low to high, negative momentum. What is this? Hidden divergence, hidden bullish, just like the corn. Right, again, it's like a lot of projects are just to copy and paste one another. That's it. That is the truth. You don't believe me? Go look. Low, high, low, low, high, low. Same move here. Like we don't have anything else going on afterwards. Just sideways motion. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands. Hopefully we can get a wild move, and then I pray it goes to the upside. It don't really give us a lot of information. The fact that we're tightening on the Bollinger Bands, it just tells us we're gonna get an explosive move. We just don't know where to. So let's keep rolling here on cryptos, right? Let's do ADA real quick. Let's see where ADA's at. Time to dump yet? James, up to you, my friend. We're hitting indecision areas. That's what I can tell you. We're right now trying to consolidate a level. We don't know if it's gonna hold, if it's gonna drop or pump. Markets are also not looking really healthy, right? The stock markets are not looking really good. So it's anybody's game right now. That's what I can tell you. And it's not gonna be a good game, though. It's looking a lot like the beginning of 2008. I can show you that. Anyways, hidden bearish potential for action and downside, and then it started to put pressure on the price. Again, getting that cross the MACD over the signal line, just like Bitcoin, but we're below 200 moving average. So there's no way it should be triggering it in. Sold at 37.01. 4 hour chart. I mean, nothingness, right? High to low. Again, some maybe hidden divergence from here to here. Assuming here in this bit. Yeah, look at that hidden divergence, right? It comes from a high point to a lower point here on the 4 hour chart. Creating this hidden divergence without the possibility for a rejection. That's why we're moving down. We're above the 20 here, which is good. Other cryptos were below 20. This one's above that 20 moving average. Still, if we get a bounce, we're looking for a 55-cent retest. Sold neutral at 47.66. Y'all remember when we said this coin was gonna drop to 40 cents? And then I'm not sure if all of you got in or not, but I told you there's not a lot of support for ADA, and we went and hit 40 cents. Look at that, spot on almost. All right, look at that. It went all the way down here. Actually hit lower, I think. 38 cents. And we said it's going to be a quick drop when it happens. It didn't take long, right? It was after we broke and rejected. It was just took a couple days for us to go there real quick. And there was not a lot of support on the way down. I am having a good evening, man. Yeah, everyone gets bored of the sideways action, but this is what the market's about. This is what trading's about. You're here for these boring times, and then you're going to reap the rewards when the market starts to move, because you have to watch it. And when it starts to make its move, and then you're in, and then you have to be like the people that are coming in and being like, oh man, why is this pumping? You get that's why it's pumping and where it could go. Anyways, neutral at 52.54. Let's go look at a lot of people panicking on the SPX yesterday. And with good reason. It did take a nasty dive. At some point in time, it was taking quite a hit. So a lot of companies losing quite a few points. 2.76 again, right? It did recover though. But what I want to try to do here is go on the weekly. And where's 2008? Should be somewhere around here. But I want to have to go on log scale, hide the Bollinger Bands. And see how this top's happening here in 2008, right? Here, this motion that we're getting here. This I'm gonna try to put it as a small square around it, right? So this move here, and see how that move's happening up here, right? Kind of not the same. I mean, we have this spike here. That'll be kind of like this spike going slightly higher, right? Then we're failing on a rally, right? We failed on a rally. Now we're starting to move down. So if this is the case that we're looking at 2008, back when everything started to crash, and then it's just inferring data from previous experience, right? History doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to repeat itself. There's a lot of circumstances. People are wiser or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Companies getting in. Companies have always been in here, but, I'm just telling you guys that it looks a bit like that, right? In 2011 on silver, Cyprus sold its reserves, and that's why the market started to crash. We're going to look at it in a second. Anyways, we can go here on the monthly as well, and you're going to see what I'm talking about as well. Look at that, right? That small top off here, they're starting to get here, right? This motion here starts to look a little bit like this in the monthly. Again, we're going to see if we go for a small rally and then start to decline, man, it could bring this steep decline here. And the market back then lost. I think it was around 30% or so. 50%. All right, 53%. If we do lose 53% from where we're at right now, we are looking for a drop to right around here. 2,243 points, right? Yo, dude, thank you very much. Or blog for the kind and awesome follow here on the Twitch. Silver though. Here we go. Silver 2011. You know what happened here? Yeah, hit $50, almost $47. I was trading here back when I was in Glencore. Actually, it was alive through 2008, all the way up here, and then all the way down here, and here's where I quit trading commodities. And then I started doing other stuff. I started working for a banking institution as advisor to the director of marketing securities, which was again kind of like trading, but not a lot like trading. It's a bit different gig, and up here I'm doing biz dev. So, but yeah, dude, I was alive through this whole portion. It was a lot of fun. And I can tell you back then. Oh. At first, they sold gold, but then they sold the silver. Or I think they sold the silver first and then the gold. Can't find the actual article, but that's what started to happen back in 2011 with Cyprus, right? And I know that story because I was trading it. Here you go, right? As Cyprus sells gold to help out troubled Eurozone countries. And that was back again, April 2011, right? And trading wise, I mean, look, April's March, April, right? Somewhere around here, April. Look at that. Started to get that downwards motion. I think they did gold first, and then they did silver, and that's what started tanking the silver price a lot more. But that was a while back. Cup and handle where? Here? Nah. Lips have to be about the same height. That lip's so much higher. Could have a 30% rally, which you do. You do have a 30% rally from here to here. Over a 30% rally. But you don't have the lips requirement. You don't have the bowl requirement. It doesn't look good as a cup and handle. Right? It's not a cup and handle. Back to corn. Oh, look at the corn, man. Having a really, really crappy month. It is May. Did you walk away? Not looking super bad, but you know, not really looking good. We had a lot of bearish divergence developing back here, starting to move down in that bearish divergence. Probably we also had it back here. You can tell we had some bearish divergence for that moving down. Here we didn't quite get it. Maybe we do from the previous high out. Look, coming up higher, coming down lower, bearish divergence. Boom, 80% crash, right? If we go again for an 80% correction, I already said 12,000 is not gonna be an issue if we go for that 80% correction from the all-time high. Just keep that in mind. Back onto the daily. All right, it's a good day for crypto. I mean, it's a good day for trading, and I think doing stuff not really bad in general. It's a good time to be alive and kicking. Thank you all for coming out today. Sorry about not being here yesterday, guys. I had dinner with a friend, and I hadn't seen in a while, so I knew things were gonna get dragged out, and I knew it was a big chance that we might not be here. I might not be here, so I did tell the mods there's likely not gonna be a stream. Other than that, this little thing is done. Look at that. Ooh, Iron Man opens and closes its head, and now I can actually store my SD cards in here, which is pretty freaking kick ours. Right, there you go. Get out, close it. It's really good for storage, and it's not just that it's storage. It is storage, but it looks good on the desk, right? It's like decoration / storage, and I think that adds an extra kick of value. It's not just decoration that's sitting there; it's storage. So good. We don't believe in 12K. Yeah. And support on lower time frames. Yeah, we could. I mean, anyway, sorry about not being here yesterday. Today, again, it was late. Went to my kid had it wasn't like a play date. Like one of his friends invited us over to his house, and their parents invited us over, so we just went out there and then came back. But I thought we were gonna come back earlier. Yeah, so things are starting to get dragged out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream, but I'm gonna be late. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I have visitors, and they're only here for tomorrow. So there might or might not be a stream tomorrow. We'll see. It just depends on how things are. Because they arrived super early. They caught a red-eye flight. They're catching a red-eye flight. So they're going to end up arriving around 5, 6 in the morning, I think. And then I'm just going to be up from then until until they leave, and then they're just connecting flights, so they're just gonna be in through for the day. And well, how cool as that is, I mean, there might not be a stream tomorrow. Just be aware of that, right? Yeah, KDA. Cadena. Right. I'm not gonna give you an entry, but you know, I can tell you what's going on. Oh, look at Cadena. It's just freaking dropping. We're $1.50, sitting at $2.55. That's not bad, man. You're like making good money on that bounce that it took here, man. How much percentage wise? What is this? 30, then 40, and then another 11. So you did like almost 100% in the low, right? 156 right now, around 84%. It's not bad. That's not bad. Took a nice bounce there. I'm not really seeing a lot for it though. I mean, we could fib this from high to low and see where we're at. I do believe we have made a valid retrace. Yeah, look at that. In that 236. Rejection, right? Let's get out of log scale. Rejection of that 236. So we're floating in the middle of nowhere. Not a lot going on here. Nothing bearish. Nothing bullish. Wow. All right, let's go to the 4 hour. Nothing here that is bearish for this moving down. They're just probably following the rest of the market. That's what we could assume. And here we have some hidden bullish divergence that started to develop here on the 4 hour chart. And again, not a bad thing. It's not looking bad, because then it's actually not looking bad at all. It's looking okay. Hidden divergence. It bounced nice. That's why I'm saying it's not looking bad. You get a quick recovery on it. It's neutral at 46.40. I'm worried about though. I'm worried about it. Right. Below 20 right now. Not really strong enough to get above that 236. That rejection could lead it back down here to around $1.57. Particularly if Bitcoin tanks. If Bitcoin goes down, man, this might go down hard with it. All right, just be aware of that. Bearish divergence here as well, right? Potential for a movement down. So we got that downwards motion coming in. And got the downwards motion coming in, and not really dropping with a lot of strength, right? It moved down and then sideways. So nothing else that is bearish and nothing else that is bullish afterwards. So not really a lot to read here on Cadena, unfortunately. All right. No patterns that are cool. I mean, whatever inverse head and shoulder we had here, it's already played. It was also not the best looking inverse head and shoulders, but it was the head and shoulders here nonetheless. And that just would have been here, right? That move there, that move here, and then that move here. All right. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot for this, right? You can hold it. That's fine. I mean, hell, I'm just not seeing a lot of technicals. Maybe it has something on the fundamentals that I'm missing out on, but you know, technical wise, there's really not a lot. It's just sideways. Gotta wait for something to break, something to give, right? That's it. Alrighty. Yeah, like I said, guys, the market's not there. Right? I haven't seen that for a while. And so he asked, what do you mean? There's no market. All right. Cool, man. Bearish divergence, right? Look at that. Potential direction to downside. Oh, no, we broke down on that. We were already talking about it on the 20th, right? 19th, sorry. Still managed to manifest it by 20 and then took that dive. Oh, no. And then divergence came in. And again, I'm just here in the 1 hour, really not caring much about the daily hidden bullish, trying to get that pop. Again, crypto has this. Yeah, I'll be worried about this, right? I'm gonna have to go to the other coins and look at this, because look at that, man. It looks like a rising wedge. That could bring more sell-off. Neutral 51.10. Right, let's go on the daily here real quick though. Yeah, not a lot. All right, let's go to the corn. 1 hour. Man, I did see that rising pattern. I just didn't associate it here with a wedge. It might be a channel here, actually. That's why I probably did not pay much attention to it. It's still bearish, though. Don't get me wrong. right? Yeah, it looks a little bit more like an upsloping channel of sorts. If you want to be a little bit tighter about the moves, you can always go here and here, and then you still get something that kind of makes sense. Some respect here for the midline here as well. So it might be what we're trading at, that upsloping channel. If you want to be tighter with the line, you can always come in like this and say, yo, look at that. If you go far enough, it'll start to look like a rising wedge. Right. So just remember, we kind of talked about. Just remember we talked about this. Rising channels and rising wedges do tend to break down, and I think on the daily we're struggling with a break, or the 4 hour. I think it might have been, yeah, 4 hour. And I told you guys if we reject that 20 again, because we already rejected twice, reject again, we could be coming down here, and that kind of will be a self-fulfilling prophecy that we have this upsloping channel, gonna break down on it. And again, we're going to come back down to around 28,796 to try to find support somewhere around there, right? Again, guys, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? Join us on the Discord. Links pinned at the top of the chat. The chatty chat, chit chat. What we're going to do, guys, I think I'm going to be calling it a stream for tonight. Again, tomorrow there likely won't be a stream. I'll let you guys know on the Discord or on Twitter or somewhere. But thank you for joining me again. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, the sub. You join us on the Discord, right? Links have gone out, pinned at the top of the chat. Remember that all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. And on that note, I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Maybe Monday. Oh, definitely Monday. But for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.